Great awakening, you guys. So I just wanted to give a quick shout out to the ancestors. And I don't know how many of you actually venerate your ancestors and honor them, but I will say this: when you do that and you venerate them and honor them, you are also honoring yourself, because you are made up of all the ancestors in your family that have come before you. They make up who you are. It's not just your mother and your father, your grandmother and your grandfather, but it is all of those that came before them, that made up them, that made up them, that made up them. And it's something that in the Christian world we are taught not to do. And I feel that one of the reasons is because back in the time of slavery, when we were taken away from our roots of what it was that we naturally did, this was a way to continue to keep us away from our power, to keep us away from our connection with spirit, with true spirit, and a way to keep us enslaved mentally, to pull us away from understanding and knowing who we are as a people. It put us in a place where we all then became disconnected, not just from our ancestors, but from one another, because it's a way of being able to communicate and know things without physically having evidence of it. Being in tuned and being aware, being vibrationally aligned with the spirit world. And so I grew up as a Christian, and we were taught that the dead know nothing. And I do not believe that. I believe that energy just transforms in its nature, and it comes back around in a different way. We are not taught about reincarnation. But there's so much that I feel that I already knew inside of me that I continue to carry, and put me back in this place where I am right now, where I'm going back to my first love, where I think that people feel like, oh, she stepped away from the church and she's going to hell, and what happened that caused her to not love God, or fall away, because they look at it like, if you've come away from the church or stepped out of church, and now you no longer love God. No, I do. I love God actually more than ever, and I honor God in me. But I have gone back to my first love, what I was first in tune with before I became a Christian. Understand, I did not come into real Christianity until I was like 11 years old. And so I'm not going to do my ancestors or myself a disservice by not honoring them. And so this is just a shout out to them, and to others. If you guys are interested in getting any kind of teachings about how to venerate your ancestors, leave a comment, because I'll be more than happy to do some different videos on this subject. I'd like to use this platform as a way of being able to educate people, but I know as far as myself, I'm trying to do things that I know that I feel spirit calling me back to do. And I think that in the process, it will actually bring some people enlightenment, where they may have had some questions. When you venerate or honor your ancestors, it does not mean that you are evil. It does not mean that you worship Satan or anything like that. Of course, I have my own different views when it comes to that whole thing, in regards to who Satan actually is, which goes into a whole other story with those that actually created us in the Anunnaki, other beings like the Atlanteans and stuff like that. So I think that, as we step more and more into this place of a change of the vibrational frequencies that are occurring in the world, and coming into more of an age of enlightenment, more of those things are going to be brought to the surface. And the old way is definitely going to be done away with, and there's a change of times. Things are changing, and if you can't feel it, then you are not vibrationally aligned, because you should be able to look around you and see and know there is so many different things that are changing from the way that they used to be. So that is all I want to say for now. I hope that you guys have a great day. Peace and blessings amongst you all. And again, if anybody is interested in getting more information about how to honor your ancestors, and then you do have to learn to do things on your own and listen to the way that your ancestors are calling you to honor them, because my way may not be your way, but I can just be a little bit of a initial stepping stone for you, to get your foot in the door and begin to start to do it. By all means, everybody's going to ask for something different. So that is it for me. Like I said, peace and blessings. It is raining out here. Hope everybody has a good day, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.